Number 10. Wasa and Loco, Somebody. Only 4 years ago, Wasa and Loco craft one of the year's biggest, and most critically acclaimed, R&B hits with their jazzy Don't duet. The duo reunited for 2 new songs this summer. Single Somebody delivered dreamlike production, breezy catchy raps from Loco, and echoing vocals from Wasa that all sounded brilliantly tailored for sunny weather. Number 9. Jay Park and IU, Ganadara. Jay Park has become as known for his business acumen as he is for crafting infectious hip-hop and R&B singles. After stepping down as CEO of both his AOMG and H1GER music labels late in 2021, the Korean-American rapper re-emerged with his new More Vision label that points to the musician mogul embracing more of a satisfyingly straightforward pop and R&B sound. Enlisting K-pop superstar diva IU for a verse, the soothing Ganadara conveys how chemistry and feelings speak louder than knowing the same language or having a perfect vocabulary. Many global K-pop listeners whose first language isn't Korean may also connect with that sentiment. Number 8. Taeyeon, INVU. In the 7 years since Taeyeon made her solo debut in the K-pop industry, fans have never been able to expect what direction the powerhouse vocalist will go in next. For the title track of her third full-length album, the girls' generation leader went in a full-fledged powerhouse pop route that felt like her proper comfort zone. Opening with dark and daunting bell chimes, INVU, shorthand for I Envy You, has Taeyeon riffing and roaring through her jealousy throughout brilliant production that layers her vocals alongside a soaring whistle hook. Number 7. Winner, I Love You. With a 2-year gap between Winner's singles, I Love You isn't just the euphoric pop comeback song listeners wanted from the long-beloved boy band, it's also one of the year's most impressive vocal performances. Winner leader Kang Sung-yoon leads the soaring chorus with his insane falsetto before he upstages himself when the final chorus shifts into an even higher key. The track's live vocal performance is a feat unlike anything else in K-pop this year. Number 6. NewJeans, Attention. When NewJeans stepped into public's consciousness in July with its first single Attention, it felt like a major shift was taking place within the K-pop industry. Instead of the glossy and highly stylized debuts, a hallmark of the genre, members Minji, Henny, Danielle, Haran and Hyun were a breath of fresh air, trading the sizzling pop banger formula for something more youthful, refreshing and chill. The laid-back track harkens to the pop R&B of yesteryear while maintaining a foot in the present, combining the best and most nostalgic parts of old with the new and serving as a formal introduction to the group, one that wouldn't take too long for fans of the genre to catch on to, especially by the time the group's next smash, Hype Boy, arrived just days later. Number 5. Stray Kids, Maniac. Ordinary was Stray Kids' first number 1 on the Billboard 200 with a message for listeners to consider the things they see as odd as actually ordinary, and normalize flying your freak flag. The album's lead single, Maniac, fully encapsulates the theme as the kids speak to people hiding their true selves like a sealed tornado or a dormant volcano. But just like these natural phenomena inevitably come about, one's true self needs to be shared, lest you end up feeling like a maniac. It's a particularly timely message in today's age of social media filters and cloud-induced oversharing across the internet. Still, SKZ use metaphors and encouraging messages to show why it's healthy to express yourself, and they do it with one of their craziest beats yet. Number 4. Blackpink, Pink Venom. Blackpink kicked off its sophomore album Born Pink with a taste of Pink Venom, announcing the group's wildly anticipated comeback with the chant of its name over the twang of a traditional Korean Jiamungo. From there, the foursome sent the song rocketing straight to our collective domes with lyrical shoutouts to Rihanna's Ponder Replay and Kick in the Door by the Notorious B.I.G. By the time Rose declares, "Come and give me all the smoke," /it's this or that /like I'm so rock and roll, Blackpink has made it clear that the group has indeed reached a whole new level of rockstar status. Number 3. Big Bang, Still Life. Big Bang made its eagerly anticipated comeback with Still Life, the group's first new song in 4 years, and it didn't disappoint. With the quartet's signature blend of deeply emotive, nostalgic lyrics, rhythmic rapping and soulful vocal harmonies, the members ruminate about the past, both glories and mistakes, while coming to terms with their stagnant present and a hopeful, but uncertain, future over the simple, piano-led production. Without any official promotions, performances, or interviews, the R&B ballad became one of 2022's most successful chart hits in Korea, while hitting the top 10 of the Billboard Global 200 and becoming Big Bang's 5th chart topper on World Digital Song Sales. From the layered meanings to its atypical promotional strategy, Still Life is a song that managed to connect with listeners worldwide and will likely stand as one of Big Bang's most notable singles after 15 years in the industry. Number 2. IVE, Love Dive. IVE first drummed up interest upon the group's arrival with the Sextet's 2021 debut, but it wasn't until Love Dive that the K-pop group, which consists of members Yujin, Gul, Ray, Wonyoung, Liz, and Liseo, would strike major gold. The song's mysterious structure and simmering, down-tempo verses helped build the listener's attention and anticipation for the chorus, an explosive moment that doesn't occur until almost a full minute into the track, but cemented their status as monster rookies within the genre. Number 1. G, IDLE, Tomboy. To say a lot was riding on the success of Tomboy would be putting it lightly. After a rocky 2021, when the girl group spent most of its time working individually and out of the K-pop spotlight, G, IDLE returned in March with Tomboy as the representative single for its first full-length album I Never Die. While G, IDLE had crafted multiple chart-topping hits for the 4 years of their careers, the expletive-laced, punk sound of Tomboy was more aggressive and grittier than anything fans had seen from the outfit to date. Yet the track fully connected with audiences worldwide, largely thanks to G, IDLE leader John Soyeon's lyrics and unwavering hand in the production. The girl group has always said it wants to represent something unique, not just among girl groups, but in the larger music industry. Instead of coming back with something safe or easy listening, G, IDLE moved ahead with a track that spoke to its core message of presenting the group's true selves. Do you want a blonde Barbie doll? It's not here, I'm not a doll, Soyeon purrs in the first verse, ahead of the entire group singing on the outro, it's neither man nor woman, just me. While Tomboy could have earned the title of Top K-pop Song of the Year for spearheading the wave of punk rock releases heard in the scene, or for helping G, IDLE break into new Billboard charts, it gets top marks for showing that an artist trusting their voice and vision is what leads to pop brilliance. Soyeon, Mayan, Minnie, Yuchi, and Shuhwa could have shied away, but instead pushed themselves for their most audacious message. That honesty clicked with listeners and created a story and connection far beyond a simple hit single. Thank you for watching Wanderlust videos.